Hey, welcome back to Nordic Nomad. My name is Mike, and today we're going to talk about how my trip to the UP didn't go quite as planned. Honestly, our first struggle was when we finally arrived to the UP and we went to the first campsite and it was absolutely packed. It's just before the 4th of July. Everyone is wanting to go camping. Nobody wants to be in the city, so they're all doing this. And I thought, oh well, I'm sitting here chilling with, I'm going to campsites that are supposed to be first come, first serve, right? I didn't expect anybody to be over. The first campsite was absolutely packed. Second campsite was absolutely packed. And then it wasn't until like the third campsite, which was Soldier Lake, we finally found one of three spots, and only one of them had trees for my hammock. So I kind of really only had one spot to go, and it was way more expensive than I was hoping for. So yeah, remember I had talked about the unexpected expenses? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I was expecting like $10 a night. I paid like $18 a night for the one night that I stayed there. And I just felt like that was a little bit more than I was hoping to pay for. So after finally getting to the UP and getting to my campsite, I discovered that the hammock is easy to put up. The fly net is not bad. And the rain fly is a total pain in the booty. So yeah, it's not exactly the most easy thing to just throw on there, and getting the strings to properly sit in place to have enough pressure is kind of a pain in the booty, but it's all good. You know what I mean? It's alright. It's be alright. It's alright. So yeah, but the only downside is that I found out that I ordered a medium and not a large like I wanted to. So I have to pick whether my head gets wet or my feet get wet, because it's not quite long enough for the hammock. Yeah, so that was something I discovered after it was raining, at about 3 in the morning. That was fun. So yeah, live and learn, right? Live and learn. So yeah, I'm gonna end up ordering another rain fly and probably keeping the smaller one for some other activities or something. I can probably figure out something to do with it. But I did end up making some bushcrafting wood stakes that I made that I thought was really cool. So yeah. Huh? So yeah, I did actually successfully do something within that first day. I did do the wooden stakes and I did do some bushcrafting stuff and just kind of got the idea of it. It was fun. I discovered that it's a little bit more intense, and nobody talks about like how hot you get and just how you can get so fast because you're out there in the woods, right? And you're out there, excuse me, sorry. Everybody wants to go around in their car now. So you're out there in the woods, right? And you're sitting there cutting away wood and stuff, but it's getting so hot and so painful. All I can say. So I've definitely learned that. That was something that I definitely got to take into account for next time, with some more water and like sunscreen and some other stuff. You know, the basic things that normal people carry with them when they go camping that I completely forgot because I'm oblivious to normal adulting stuff. So it's fine. It's whatever. It's gonna be all right. That was just day one. Oh my God. It just gets worse from here because, yeah, that next day, the campsite came around and was pretty much like telling us that there was going to be someone else there and we had to pay like even more if we wanted to stay. So we ended up dipping out because we wanted to go to the falls, which we ended up doing. So yeah, the falls were pretty, and we went and seen the Kitchatippee as well. But the problem that I was kind of having in the back of my head was, at that time, where am I going to stay? Where am I going to stay? All these campsites are full. All of these campsites are just packed, and the only thing I can pray is to call around and find a cancellation somewhere, but that's all on just luck. And that's where my dearest brother comes into play, because I found out that he was also up camping at that time, and they were okay with me just crashing there for the next 2 days, which I ended up doing. So that was a big lifesaver. Really glad that he was actually up there, because during the time when I got the flat tire, nobody else was up there. It would have been way longer. I probably would have been stranded up there for a good 6-7 hours before somebody would have came out, and that wouldn't have been fixing the problem. That would have just came to get me. So yeah, really glad he was up there, because if he wasn't up there, it would have been a lot longer. So yeah, so we started sleeping there and hanging out there, and that was really fun. And you know, just doing the camping thing, just hanging out, just being dorks and whatnot, hanging out with my brother. And then the second to last Sunday night, I want to say, yeah, Sunday night is when I went to go to the state forest for Indian Lake, which is where I got George to go in the water, right? And that state park there, right? I had just left out of there into a small little town and was headed towards the historic park when I was just driving, just chilling, just driving, just doing my thing, just driving. And I hear a boom. I'm like, I look at Adrian, I'm like, did we just hit something? And then the tire pressure light comes on, boom, and I just know, like, it wasn't like a bad puncture. It really wasn't. The tires don't look too bad, but the problem is that all the damage is on the sidewall, so they're useless. I can't even repair them. I can't even fix them. There's nothing I can do. So I'm forced to pretty much just throw them out, right? So that was 2 brand new tires that I had just purchased, because obviously there's a video of me putting them on not like less than a month ago. So, and those were like performance sports tires that I bought for some reason, but I'm still pretty mad that they're gone now. So yeah, that was a bummer, but it's okay, because I went to the junkyard and I found those 2 like Steelies basically with really good tires on them. They're a little rusty and they're a little less than stellar, I would say, but for $70 for 2 of them, wheels and tires, I really can't complain, and I really can't even be mad about it. So I mean, all in all, the trip was really good. I had a really great time. Other than the rainfly being a serious thing that I got to take care of, most of my gear is set, and most of my gear was pretty useful. I didn't do a lot of cooking, just because of like the events that occurred. It was more convenient to just eat out or eat with my brother when he was cooking, so I didn't really have much chance. But overall, I really had a good time, and I was really happy to be out there, and just absolutely loved the UP and would love to go back in the future. And I highly recommend, if you thinking about going to the UP, do it. And don't just go to St. Ignace and just do what everyone does, but I mean, like, go deep into the UP, because there's so many cool things that I can't even explain it. You gotta go. You gotta go. Just go. Just get in the car, pack your crap, and go, because you gotta go. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to drop a like, comment, and do the whole subscribe thing, because it really supports the channel and I really appreciate it and I see it. So thanks so much, guys. Bye.